Tyson Luke Fury was born on August 12, 1988, in Manchester, England, and from the very first moment of his life, he was fighting for survival. He was born 3 months premature, weighing just 1 pound. Doctors told his father, John Fury, that the baby had almost no chance of living. But John refused to accept that fate. He believed his son was a fighter even before he could breathe properly. John named him Tyson, after the legendary Mike Tyson, believing that one day his son would become a great champion. Tyson was born into an Irish traveler in Gypsy family, a community known for toughness, fighting spirit, and survival. Fighting was not just a sport in his family, it was a way of life. His childhood was shaped by both discipline and tragedy. 2 of his younger sisters died at a very young age due to illness, and this loss deeply affected Tyson. From early on, he understood that life was fragile and unpredictable. His father trained him in boxing from the age of 10, not just to make him strong physically, but to prepare him mentally for a hard life ahead. School never interested Tyson much. His only dream was boxing. As he entered his teenage years, his height and strength began to set him apart. By the age of 15 or 16, he was already close to 6 feet tall, with unusual coordination and movement for someone so big. In amateur boxing, Tyson achieved success at the national level, but failing to qualify for the 2008 Olympics was a major disappointment for him. That failure could have broken him, but instead it pushed him toward professional boxing. In 2008, Tyson Fury turned professional, and from the very beginning, it was clear that he was different. He won his first 14 professional fights by knockout, shocking the boxing world with both his power and his skill. Despite his massive size, he moved with the speed and footwork of a much smaller fighter. Analysts began calling him the future of the heavyweight division. In 2011, he faced his first major test against Derek Chisora, one of Britain's most dangerous heavyweights at the time. Fury dominated the fight and won the British and Commonwealth heavyweight titles, officially announcing himself as a serious world contender. Around this time, his personality also became a big part of his identity. He sang at press conferences, taunted his opponents, wore outrageous outfits, and called himself the Gypsy King. Some fans loved him, others hated him, but everyone paid attention. Inside the ring, however, Fury proved to be intelligent, unpredictable, and highly skilled. His awkward movement, feints, switching of stances, and psychological games made him a nightmare for opponents. In 2015, Tyson Fury received the biggest opportunity of his life. He was set to face Wladimir Klitschko, the longtime heavyweight king who had ruled the division for nearly a decade. Klitschko held most of the world heavyweight titles and had defeated every challenger placed in front of him. Almost nobody believed Tyson Fury had a real chance. Many thought he was simply an entertainer who would be easily outclassed by the disciplined and experienced champion. But on fight night, Fury shocked the world. Using constant movement, unorthodox angles, and relentless psychological pressure, he completely disrupted Klitschko's rhythm. For 12 rounds, Fury controlled the fight. When the final decision was announced, the boxing world stood still. Tyson Fury had won by unanimous decision. He became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world and ended Klitschko's long reign. It was the greatest moment of his career. But hidden behind this incredible success, the darkest chapter of his life was about to begin. After becoming world champion, Tyson Fury fell into a deep depression. Success did not bring him happiness. Instead, he felt empty, lost, and overwhelmed. He turned to cocaine and alcohol, developing serious addictions. His training stopped. His motivation disappeared. His weight exploded to nearly 400 pounds. Fury later admitted that he had suicidal thoughts and even attempted to end his life by driving his car at high speed, hoping for a fatal crash. His world titles were taken away, his boxing license was suspended, and promoters cancelled their contracts with him. The media labeled him a finished boxer. For nearly 2 years, from 2016 to 2017, Tyson Fury disappeared from boxing completely. The man who once ruled the heavyweight division had become a symbol of how quickly fame can destroy a person. Many believed his career was over forever. But Tyson Fury was not finished. In 2018, to the surprise of the entire world, he announced his comeback. At the time, almost nobody believed he could return to top-level boxing. He was obese, physically exhausted, and mentally broken. But Fury made a life-changing decision. He quit drugs and alcohol. He returned to disciplined training. He followed strict diets. He sought help for his mental health. Slowly, painfully, he rebuilt himself. In just 1 year, he lost over 140 pounds. What the world was witnessing was one of the most dramatic physical and mental transformations in sports history. Soon enough, he announced a fight that would test not only his boxing ability but also his courage, a fight against WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was considered the most dangerous knockout artist in boxing. With a one-punch power that had destroyed nearly every opponent, many believed that Fury's comeback would end brutally. In December 2018, the two finally met in the ring. From the opening round, Fury dominated with superior boxing skills, movement, and control. But in the 12th and final round, Wilder landed one of the most devastating combinations in heavyweight history. Fury fell flat on the canvas, motionless. Most people believed the fight was over. The referee began the count. Then something incredible happened. At the count of 7, Tyson Fury began to move. He rose to his feet as if resurrected from the dead. The arena exploded. Wilder was stunned. Fury survived the round and even finished it strongly. When the final decision was announced, the fight was declared a draw. But in the eyes of the world, Tyson Fury had completed one of the greatest comebacks in boxing history. In 2020, the rematch took place. This time, Fury used a completely new strategy. Instead of boxing cautiously, he attacked Wilder aggressively. He used his size, strength, and pressure to dominate the champion. In the 7th round, Wilder was overwhelmed and his corner threw in the towel. Tyson Fury won by technical knockout and reclaimed the WBC heavyweight championship of the world. His journey from depression, addiction, and obesity to world champion was now complete. In 2021, the trilogy fight between Fury and Wilder took place in one of the most brutal heavyweight battles ever seen. Both fighters were knocked down multiple times in a savage war of endurance and willpower. But once again, Tyson Fury emerged victorious, winning by 11th round knockout and proving beyond all doubt that he was the dominant heavyweight of his era. Beyond boxing, Tyson Fury became something much more powerful than a champion. He became a symbol of mental health awareness. He openly spoke about his struggles with depression, anxiety, addiction, and suicidal thoughts. He told the world that mental illness is not weakness and that asking for help is a sign of strength. His honesty gave hope to millions of people who were suffering silently. Tyson Fury repeatedly said that he was alive because he chose to fight his inner demons and because his family never gave up on him. His wife, Paris Fury, stood by him throughout his darkest days and became his greatest support system. Together, they have 7 children, and Fury often says that his family saved his life. Tyson Fury's boxing style remains one of the most unique in heavyweight history. Standing at 6 feet 9 inches tall, he moves like a much smaller fighter. His footwork is light, his defense is sharp, and his ability to switch stances confuses opponents. He uses feints, timing, and psychological warfare to break fighters mentally before defeating them physically. Many experts believe that his greatest weapon is not his size or power, but his boxing intelligence and mindset. Throughout his career, Fury has also faced many controversies, including failed drug tests, cancelled fights, retirement announcements, social media backlash, and disputes with promoters. But every time critics doubted him, he responded inside the ring. Today, Tyson Fury is widely regarded as one of the greatest heavyweight boxers of the modern era. He defeated Wladimir Klitschko, one of the most dominant champions in history. He overcame Deontay Wilder, one of the most dangerous knockout artists ever. And most importantly, he defeated his own inner darkness. His life story is more than a sports story. It is a story of survival, redemption, and unbreakable willpower. It proves that no matter how far a person falls, no matter how broken they become, it is always possible to rise again. Tyson Fury is not just a world champion. He is a real-life survivor. He is proof that the toughest battles are often fought outside the ring. And he is living evidence that when a person refuses to quit, even the darkest chapter can lead to the greatest victory.